We're leaving the Drummond Cove Caravan Park. I've just got to go put the key in the box and then we're on our way. Oh, the birds are singing, everybody's happy. Right, we've got 847 Ks to do today, so we're off. It's almost exactly the same time as I left yesterday, which is 10 past, well, it's 5 past 6 here, so we're 5 minutes earlier. And it took me 11 hours to travel over 1,000 Ks, but I won't be able to do the same rate today because I'm hitting sort of urban type roads. We go down through Highway 1 all the way into Perth, and then we get onto the Albany Highway all the way down to Albany. Well, apparently I just saw the signpost there, it's 439 to Perth, so today's trip is basically like driving from Albany to Perth and back in the same day, which is doable. We've done that before. So it's just a case of head down, bum up and keep going. It's this is quite a strange place because the signpost back there said Geraldton was still 14 Ks away, and yet when I put it in the GPS I was actually supposedly in Geraldton. And yesterday when I came in I was looking for a fuel station, and of course the one that they're advertising 24-hour open was actually closed for renovations or something. So, you know, look, Geraldton, Perth. So I was actually coming in here looking and thinking, I need to get fuel pretty soon. Ah, shit, go on, hurry up. Damn, that came up quick. Bloody roundabout. Where am I going now? No. That's one of the main reasons that I do not drive at night and try not to be out here when there's lights and things, because it's so damn distracting and you can't see half the stuff. But unfortunately I have to be home soon, so I've got to do it. I would have been stuffed if I was looking for a service station last night. There's one there, look. That's the first one I've come across. It's a big place, Geraldton. Woof. Huge. Bigger than Albany. Of course it is, you woman. Pet City. Ooh, Pet City. There's another one. Look at all the service stations, they're all in a line. Now we're getting on to the Brand Highway, number 1. Pert. The arrow says you can go, so we is going. We just made it. Okay, Brand Highway. Of course, this highway was not named for Russell Brand, the comedian. It was named for, I think, an ex-premier of WA. Well, I appear to have left Geraldton proper, and I'm still restricted to 90 Ks on this road. I don't know why. They had 90 Ks within the city limits. I was on a road yesterday going to the service station, it had a 90 speed certainly wasn't a highway. Off to my left is the historic settlement, apparently, of Greenough. And then they have a wildlife park. Oh. So this is an historic place, Greenough. This is quite a windy old road, and it takes so many twists and turns with the sun coming up. Sometimes you're turning right back into the sun. Almost blinds you. See, the sun is really annoying because it's coming right through that window there. I've got my sunshade down, but it's not. Oh, there we are. Solved the problem. Now we'll have a look out the side here. And there we have it. Smudge on my glasses, and it's right in my field of vision, so I thought I had cleaned my glasses, but this is a nice little parking area, isn't it? Yeah. I might actually have another cup of coffee while I'm here. Okay, well, smudge is taken care of, and I got a nice little cup of coffee, so that's good. Now let's get out of here. Car coming. Overtaking lane. So we're passing through the Dongara area, town centre to the right, and then you can go to Port Denison. But we will be going to none of these places today. Look at that, there's a nice building over there. Oh, you won't be able to see it because I've got the wrong GoPro going. Sorry. Well, we're still passing through the area of Dongara, I believe, and we're going in reverse order because my windscreen is incredibly dusty and filthy on the inside, and it's only because the sun is shining on it directly, and I can see how badly infected it needs to be cleaned. Dust, build up. Ooh, horrible. We've got an alternate route to Mingenew, but I'm not going there. I'm following this road train guy because this is the most direct way. Highway 1 straight down into Perth through Eneabba. Up 130 k's, so we're maintaining our much evidence of that many wildflowers, not like yesterday. Maybe it's slightly different season further south. Is that possible? I guess. Could be. Well, we just entered the Shire of Katanning, and they claim that they're the wildflower country. There was a sign that says wildflower country. Well, I beg to differ. I came through some pretty nice country that had some pretty nice wildflowers yesterday. So, could be a bit of a battle on between a few different shires here over the claim to have the best wildflowers. Now, I don't know if you can pick it out, but over to the right, to the rear, is purple. In the middle of these things is this bright purple, and I think that's wildflowers. And I've missed them. God, they look spectacular. The colour, and you missed it. Well, I did try as we crossed the hill river. No, don't think we're going to see it anymore. Really spectacular purple colour. Approaching Eneabba, there's a pedestrian on the bridge. Eneabba Creek. just before the overtaking then. Okay, well, we'll just pull in about here, I think. Indicator off, turn you off. Well, this is where I stopped for my morning tea, about 25-30 k's out of Badgingarra. And I was just having a look at the front of the car. Look at the insects, beasts, squashed all over his front bumper. Crikey! You need a good wash when you get home, beast. There's a little bird there. Look, it's a bee. And here's some those buzzflowers and some daisies. Do they class as wildflowers? I suppose they do. And then there's some grasses. All very pretty. Nice gum trees. Right, coffee break over. Back to work. And I also took the opportunity to tie down or try and tighten the tie-down straps of the tent because they flap and they hit the roof of the car and it gets up this cadence. Boom, 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 boom. So hopefully we fixed it. Yeah, Karen, we know where we're going. Thank you. Okay. Badgingarra, here we come. They're out painting the lines. I don't see any markings. Come on. The guys with the paintbrushes haven't arrived yet. We're going to pass the truck again. Again. Don't you dare, you dickhead. Clown. Once again, a bypass of a town. You actually have to go in there if you really want to. These two just took a risk, didn't they? Past on a bend. Broken white line. Great. These big tailings dumps from the mine. This is Iluka, I-L-U-K-A, Iluka Resources mining operations in here. I don't know what Iluka does, what they mine, but I know the name. And there's the mess they make. Look, they pile up mountains and mountains of sand. Looks like they've had a bit of rain over there, doesn't it? I don't know what the green sheds are. Is that a piggery? I don't know. Interesting. We're coming into the little hamlet of Katanning. I'm assuming it's a little hamlet. I see they have windmills in the distance there. Whoa! Oh, it's a veritable wind farm. Look at that. This is actually access to the roadhouse here. This is the Katanning roadhouse coming up. Well, what was the other place? There we go. The Katanning roadhouse. There, you see it? Now you know. Traffic lady in control of the lights. The light just turned to green and the lady gave us a wave. She said, come on, move along, move along, move along. Bridge works, eh? Another person there manning that traffic light. So we're now entering the Shire of Gingin, which is 46 k's away and 127 from Perth. You can go that way to Lancelin and then hit Perth, but I don't think we'll do that either. I think we'll go the most direct road. Bobby Bear once had a song called 500 miles away from home. Well, I just tracked over. I'm 500 k's away from here. It's not quite a roadhouse, but it's, well, it might be. It's got diesel. Oh, Karen. Just take it easy, Karen. Keep going on at me. Where's the diesel pump? Which is this song? That is not. These are not self-serve. What? Well, we filled up fuel here in Gingin. My Hero 45 Black has just filled its SD card. So we're going to call this the end of the track, right? Even though I have 491 k's left to go to Albany, but this will be the end of the videos from now on, I think. So I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'm glad to have had you aboard. Golden fields of canola outside Karratha. I said it would be, I said goodbye in Gin Gin, but I just realised that I had a little bit of card left on this particular GoPro. So we're just coming into Karratha, making good time, and it's 1:45, and I'm exactly 155 k's out of Albany. So I shall be there by 3:30. There we are, 156 kilometres. Mount Barker 106, and then that's 50 on to Albany. So there we go. So it's not quite goodbye yet, folks. Okay, so this is Karratha. This is the sheep town. Lives off the sheep's back, I think. I don't know. I talk a lot of shit sometimes. Crap. Anyway, we're going to do a little tour down here in the main street of Karratha. Going to watch the Karratha police. I'll ping you for speeding. Look at those trees. They're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that colour. Purple. Purple, purple, purple. And if we turn left, we could go to Katanning, but we're not. We're going to Mount Barker and Albany. I don't think I've ever taken a video of the main street in Karratha before. That'll be a first. There's the Royal Hotel on the left. And we'll be coming down to the police station, and I better drop a gear because I've got to be at 50 kilometres per hour here. Nice little town, Karratha, pretty. My speed is 50, and that's what it's supposed to be. Police off on the left, a bakery on the right. There's a nice little park coming up over here where the kiddies can play and one can relieve oneself because there are public conveniences. They have their fair share of fuel stations. Now we'll head up the hill out towards Mount Barker, which is 100 kilometres away, and then another 50 on to Albany. So there we are. Karratha, downtown Karratha. Wasn't that nice? The speed limit is 110 now, but farmers really don't like to drive fast. They like to take their time. And I have to follow these guys apparently for 3 k's before there's an overtaking lane. Yeah, yellow canola again. Have a look at that. Now there's trees. Keep it going, we'll keep it going, you'll get a glimpse. You'll get a glimpse. Look at it. That's canola in flower. Beautiful, isn't it? Now I'm starting to wonder I did refer earlier today to that really purpley colour, and I'm just wondering whether that was actually lucerne, because I think lucerne has a purple flower. So there, I'll have to check it out. And here is obviously canola that has been sown a little bit later because it hasn't come to flower yet. I think that's what the reason is. They probably stagger their crops. Yeah. And we can see in the distance, as we move towards Albany, there is a little bit of cloud cover, which is not unexpected. Not unexpected. But it's still quite hot outside. Actually, I've still got the air conditioner going, and I'm only 100 k's from Albany. 130 k's from Albany. Woo! And we can see that the dams are full. That one over there on the right, it's full. Yeah, baby. It's well full. We're going to pass a Queenslander. The worst piece of road between Albany and Perth, this particular section, because if you ever get caught behind a truck, particularly at night, you cannot pass, and it goes for about 30 kilometres without any appreciable passing spots, even though you see these lines here. At night, it's almost impossible to pass them. Not so much the weather, but the sky has turned all cloudy. I've got no more sunshine, that's it. That's the first time I've seen clouds since I left, what, 3.5 weeks ago. And they have to be where I live. Anyway, that's life. That's why we live in Albany. So we get lots of clouds. Well, I guess I could say I'm officially home because I'm now passing Albany International Airport. Well, it's not really international at all, but that's it there. So we're only, what, 15 k's outside the city, and I'm 8.6 kilometres from the big roundabout, and then another 9 to my house. So 9 and 8. 17. Who's going to quibble? We're home. Well, would you look at that sky over there? That looks awfully like it could be a little bit drizzly. It certainly is still mild though. It's quite, actually it's quite humid. Maybe it's just heavy air. Right, we're within 9 k's of home now. This is the most crucial time because this is when most accidents happen, within 10 k's of your home. And being here in Albany with some of the drivers that drive around here, you got to be on your toes. No, I haven't been in contact with Kay today, so she doesn't know what time I'm coming home. I did say I'd probably be late, so she may not be expecting me now. That's going to be a surprise. Pleasant surprise. Oh yeah, the clouds over the harbour. I just worked it out. I've been on the road now for, let me see, 9.5 hours, including breaks. So that's not too bad, considering the number of kilometres we've done. Again, around about 900, I think. thereabouts, 800 to 850 to 900. Pretty good going, 9.5 hours. Definitely looks like there's a bit of mist hanging around the hills. Well, as I turn into my street, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope that you've enjoyed it over the last 3 weeks of a journey. And this truly is the end of this series of journeys with the not so grumpy camper. Here we are. I'm looking for a doggy just in case it comes a running. No, and I don't see a car either.